Hey everyone, it's Emily. Welcome back on my channel. Today's video is going to be all about my favorites, and I have quite a few things to talk about, so let's get right into it. The first product is something that I have been neglecting for far too long, and it is this NARS Duo eyeshadow, and this one is in the color Kalahari, and I'm actually wearing all of these, or most of these, on my face right now. There's going to be a current favorite full face of makeup coming up next, so you will be able to see them in action, including this gorgeous eyeshadow duo. And for some reason I have barely been using this until this month because I realized that I wasn't touching it. I saw it in my drawer and I couldn't understand why I hadn't been using it. This is just a gorgeous duo. I feel like sometimes NARS eyeshadows, some of them are like too glittery, there's too much fallouts, but this one is just the perfect one for me. The two colors are absolutely perfect. There's this gorgeous like mauvey brown color that is matte, and then you get this shimmery brownsy color. So as you can see, gorgeous colors. They're pigmented but not overly pigmented, so I feel like I can easily still use them and blend them out and they will look very natural even right now at my fairest, and I'm going to be using this all year round. I can easily see this being a great look also during the summer, but like I said, I'm wearing it today and I've been really enjoying it. I actually haven't been wearing eyeliner a lot this month, and I feel like this eyeshadow on its own with just a little bit of mascara was just very easy, just out the door type of look. Speaking of fair skin, I have finally been able to start wearing again. This is the Lancôme Teint Idole Ultra 24-Hour Makeup in the shade 110C, which is one of the lightest shades that they have. I'm pretty sure they have 40 different shades, so you will be able to find a shade in that range of color. And what I like is that, like I said, 110C, it means cooler undertone. What's great is that they have those options. So there's the cool undertone, the neutral undertone, and the warm undertone. So if you feel like you can never find a perfect color for you, I would definitely recommend this foundation. Even on my hand, you can see how much coverage it gives. I will zoom you in a second so you can actually see the texture of my skin, but it's just super flawless. And if you've been following me in the last couple of videos, you might have heard me say it, but I went from having like really dry skin, pretty much perfect skin, to having really oily skin and a lot more breakouts, and I feel like this foundation has been a lifesaver for me. It's just been covering everything, but it doesn't look cakey whatsoever. I don't have to redo my makeup throughout the day because the foundation stays all day long. So I zoomed you in so you can actually see the texture of my skin, but it looks amazing and it did cover super well. I do have a few pimples going on and I feel like it looks amazing. You can't see the redness peeking through, and quite honestly, it just makes me feel a lot better. Actually, Lancôme is coming out with some concealers from the same range. I'll try to include a picture. I cannot wait to try them. If they're anywhere as good as the foundation, I'm sure I'm going to be loving them. Let's talk about what's on my lips, because I have been going back to the Kat Von D Everlasting liquid lipsticks because I'm super excited for the new shades coming out. There's 27 more shades coming out, and obviously there's going to be a lip swatch video coming up as soon as I can get my hands on them, but I have been playing with them a little bit more, and this is a color that I just can't stop wearing during the winter especially. I love those type of vampy shades, and this one is the color Exorcism. I feel like the texture, the evenness of this one isn't as good as some other ones, but I can still easily make it work. The color is totally worth it because I love those type of like red with a berry undertone. It's just so stunning. So as you can see, absolutely beautiful color. They last super well throughout the day. I have no complaint with them. I don't find them overly drying, but my lips aren't super sensitive to that. So gorgeous color. Cannot wait to get my hands on the new colors and just test them out. I'm so happy. This is definitely one of my favorite line of liquid lipsticks. Speaking of lipsticks, I have been testing out and loving the new Rimmel. These are the only one matte lipsticks, and two of the colors that I've been wearing a lot because they're the neutral shades, and I feel like they're going to be really popular. The first one is the lightest one. This one is 200 Salute, and well, quite shocking, but this is a light pink with a mauve undertone because I never wear those type of shades, but these are great because they last super well throughout the day too. I did a video where I tried all their new products, so I will link that down below so you can see them in action, but I wore actually this color, which is High Flyer, which is number 610, and it lasted so well throughout the day. I was really shocked because it is a comfortable matte, but still long lasting. I just didn't expect them to last this well. I feel like nude lipsticks don't tend to last as long as like really deep shades that tend to stain your lips, so I was really impressed with it. I love it. It does have quite a strong scent. I can never pinpoint what it is. It's kind of like fruity-ish, but it is quite strong. So if you don't like scents, I would avoid any actually of the Rimmel lipsticks. But if you like the other ones, the Kate Moss line, for example, definitely recommend trying some of these colors, and they are absolutely great. So definitely the two colors that I've worn the most this month. Speaking of pinky mauvey things, I went back to using the Ivana blush by Benefit Cosmetics, and they're coming out with a new blush, which I don't think it's out yet. So This was the next best thing. It made me actually go back. Every time something is coming out, I go back, see what I already have from that brand, and this is just a gorgeous, I'm actually wearing it again. It's a beautiful everyday pinky color. I hate swatching it because I feel like I swirl the colors together, but it's just a light baby pink color. I just really, really like it. It's super pretty. It's super easy to use. It is a matte finish, but it's not like super flat or anything. It's just been a really great everyday type of color, and I feel like I don't wear those type of like pinky, cool tone colors during the summer, so I tend to gravitate towards them a lot more during the winter, so might as well enjoy them during the winter. You might have been wondering, Emily, what's on your nails because it's really, really pretty, and I agree. This is the new Kathleen Lights nail polish. This one is the color Das Expensive, and it's such a gorgeous color. It's kind of in between gold and silver depending on the lighting, which is fantastic. I feel like that way it's going to suit a lot of different people. I was actually impressed with the formula because I feel like sometimes shimmery, glittery nail polishes need like 10 coats for them to be opaque, but actually 2 coats is what this gave me, and I really, really like it. Totally recommend it. I like the formula for sure. I like the color. I like the formula. I can see myself wearing this a ton, and I know I will. Brows, I went back to using the Essence. This is the Make Me Brow in Brownie Brows, and it's just a super easy brow gel to use, but it has little fibers in it, so it just makes your lashes, it just makes your brows look a lot fuller. And if you're lazy in the morning, which I have been lately, it just quickens my routine in the morning. I just do this in my brows and I'm good to go. It's also incredibly affordable, so if you can get your hands on it, totally recommend it. Ooh, almost forgot one lip product. This is one of the new by Beauty lip liners, which lip products always excited. And this, as you can see, surprise, surprise, a mauve color. And this one is the color 14, and let me swatch this for you. So beautiful. I have been loving to use this, mixing it with different lipsticks. I'm still trying to find the best combo I can with this, but even on its own, a little bit of gloss on top, this is just so gorgeous. I love by Beauty products. So it's not surprising that I actually enjoy using lip liner. I need to like mix and match and decide which lipstick from that line I prefer with it. I do like Meringue with it, and I can't remember the other name. I'll put it on the screen, but together they're definitely great lip combo. I wanted to also include a little bit of skincare in here because I've said that I've been struggling a lot, and a lot of people were curious to know what products have been working for me, and there's 2 different lines that I want to mention. The first one is a Clarins mask. This is the Hydra Quench Cream Mask, and I have been sleeping in this. I have been wearing it a ton because even though my skin has been oily, it has been dehydrated, and I feel like it's been more and more congested, and this has been a lifesaver. So as you can see, it's gonna be a thicker cream texture, and it is a little white, but whenever it's absorbed, it just disappears on your face. It also has a fresh scent, but I actually really, really like it, so I really don't mind. The best way to describe this mask is basically this is a glass of water for your face. You know the feeling whenever you were really thirsty, you had a glass of water, that like, feeling? That's what it feels like on your face. So I've been using it a lot because it just leaves my skin feeling moisturized and just really, really soft. So if you were looking for a great hydrating mask that isn't too heavy, no matter what your skin type is, if it's oily but still dehydrated or really dry but dehydrated, you need to try this. And then to try and help a little bit with the acne, I've been using these 2 products from The Body Shop. I believe this one is a newer product. This is the Body Shop Tea Tree Night Lotion, and I've been wearing this, and on top, wherever I have more acne, I've been using the tea tree oil, which they did change the packaging. And these 2 together have been helping so much. I know it's not super sexy to mention it, but I wanted to mention it because it is super helpful. Because I've been having more acne, I've also been having a little bit more rashes on my chest, which I've been able to control really well, but also a little bit on my back, and this has been helping them so much. It's a lot less itchy, the redness is gone, I get a lot less pimples. So if you are looking for great products for your acne, I definitely recommend trying these because they have been working for me. I always like to include in my monthly favorites my favorite book of the month. If you don't know, I have a book channel, I will link it down below. It's Books with Emily Fox, and my favorite book of the month is this one, and it is called The Kiss of Deception by Mary E. Pearson. In this book, you're following a young woman who is a princess, and she's supposed to marry a prince that she has never met, but she decides the day of the wedding to just run away, and there's 2 men going after her. There is the prince and there is an assassin, and you don't know who is who throughout the story. And it's been really, really fantastic. So if you were looking for a new book to read, I definitely recommend this one. So that's it, guys. Those are all the products that I have been loving this month. Don't forget to let me know in the comments what were your favorites this month, because I always like to know. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and to subscribe, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.